Hey, good morning. So, how's everybody today? Cheers with the coffee. Some people complaining about having coffee and slurping my coffee, and um, but that's the way it is, and I'm gonna continue to do it. So, my video. Hey, hopefully everybody's having a great day. I know I am. So, just waking up, trying to get going, and starting off with my cup of coffee today, and then we'll get into some breakfast and some dinner. Um, Pretty cool. I know we are. I think we're gonna try to go to Costco today and get some odds and ends. Someone told me that they may be out of toilet paper and paper towel, and those are the two things that we're gonna go to the store to get. But we'll see when we get there. And Yeah, so I'm gonna make a separate. I think I'm gonna make a separate video out of it, um, rather than showing you what I got in this video. So that will be a thing for Wednesday's video next week. Um, just thought it'd be kind of nice to do that, and maybe do a little differently as well. Maybe walk around the store and show you some of the stuff that I normally would buy, but I may not be buying that day. We've been trying to keep costs down. We're buying a lot of extra stuff, just enough to keep us going for a couple, 2 or 3 weeks. We don't want to get much beyond that. We don't want to store up all the freezer like we did before and stuff. So we see good deals, we'll buy them, but we're trying to watch cost as well, and not just buy stuff just for the sake of having it, right? Um, yeah, and to try to get myself moving a little bit, I did move yesterday. I moved my treadmill from, it was in my garage, and it's freaking hot in the garage. There's a hot water heater in there, plus it's been hot outside, and it's not air conditioned. So we moved it in the house, so it's in the AC now. So hopefully I'll use it more, and I'll help me get more steps. I know I used it yesterday for quite a while, which was good. I'll try to use it again today, probably maybe even a couple of times, and that, and hopefully nicer. Now we're in the nicer weather. We can start walking a little more outside too as well. So get more active as that goes as well. Yeah, so things are moving pretty well on that. I did weigh myself today. I have a weight update towards the end of the video if you want to like to stick around and see that. Yeah, so just let's get this day started, and yeah, I'm hoping it's a good day. And this year has been kind of really strange. It's been a lot of ups and downs. Where I lost my father in February, and my wife lost her father in August, and it's just been a lot of ups and downs. Us moving across the country, retiring. It's just been a very emotional year this year. So hopefully, now we're in October, last quarter, we can kind of finish the year kind of on a mellow note, and yeah, get everything back to going on a kind of a nice even keel plane, and more ups than downs. So we're always going to have those ups and downs, but yeah. So yeah. All right. Stick around. I'm rambling now, so I'll see you guys in the next segment for breakfast. Here's today's breakfast. We're having a couple of all beef hot dogs and some eggs. Quick, easy, simple. It even sounds good cooking. All right, here is today's dinner. It's a meatloaf with some green beans in it. I just kind of see with a little bit of some Primal Kitchen ketchup on the top of it. So, a little bit of onions inside of it, and a hot dog inside of it. So, pretty yummy. So, pretty good day. We did get to go to Costco. I'm going to do it in a separate video just because it would make this one too long. So I'm going to break that out, and that will probably come out on Wednesday next week. So stick around for that. A couple interesting things about Costco when I walked around. I noticed like the shrimp and some other stuff. They'd actually reduced the size of the packaging to keep the pricing the same. So of course that means the product went up. So like the shrimp, we actually can get the colossal shrimp cheaper when it goes on sale at the Krugers or the Lowe's or Food Lion or Publix or one of those than we can at there. And again, the meat, again, like they got chuck roast for $4.99 a pound. I think at Publix this week, or maybe it's Food Lion, and there it's $6.99 a pound. So there's some things that we don't buy a lot of meat there because we can generally look at sales and get our meats cheaper. And I noticed some stuff actually did, like the macadamia nuts. They were $13 a bag, whereas before they were like $26 a bag. So they went way down in price. The pure of natural vanilla used to be, that was over $20 a bottle as well, and now it's $9.99 a bottle. So some of the prices have gone down. Eggs, we got 5 dozen eggs, and it was a little over $10. I'm not going to say it was a great deal because we got a better deal at Kroger's last week. We just got them because we were there. They're pretty close. I'm not sure what the 5 dozen works out to be as far as total per dozen. So, but if you kind of looked at it, let's see if we can pull up my calculator real quick, like, and say it's 60 eggs divided by, I think it was 10.29. So that's wrong. Let's go 10.29 divided by 60. That would work out better. So it works out to about 17 cents an egg. So a dozen eggs was $2. So we got 18 eggs for $2 at Kroger's last week. So it was a better deal at Kroger's. Again, really do your shopping. Just because you're buying in bulk doesn't mean it's cheaper. It was interesting, they had no paper products whatsoever. So all the toilet paper is gone, all the paper towels are gone. And it's interesting because all of that stuff, most of that stuff is made in the USA. So the shipping crisis has no impact on those products whatsoever, or very minimal product disruption to those products. So really interesting to see that happening. Yeah, I thought it was kind of cool to go in, and then they have all these empty spots and stuff, and the store was just packed, and people are just buying all kinds of crap, filling up their carts, and I guess they think that they're not going to be able to get any food and or paper products for the next 6 months, I guess. I don't know. According to Walmart and a bunch of other ones, Target and some of the others, they're going to have stuff shipped to the West Coast and then transported from the West Coast to the East Coast to help alleviate all of the shortages and all that issues. And I believe they are. I know that we kind of did that before when we had the shortages. Actually, the Panama Canal, believe it or not, at one point wasn't getting enough rain in Panama, so the canal was not enough so they could bring the ships through. So therefore, we had to have parts delivered. We used to get a lot of stuff from Germany, so we'd have to have those products delivered to Houston instead of going through the Panama Canal, and then they would truck them over to the West Coast. So I'm sure they're probably arranging to do the same thing and bring them into the ports on the West Coast, and then ship across to alleviate some of that anyway. At least they said it shouldn't. According to Walmart, they said they have very little impact on their Christmas stuff if the strike stays out. So that's what they say. We'll see. But anyway, so we did get some school stuff, so go over there and check that out. I did walk around the store and point some things out that we didn't buy that you may want to go check out as well. They have a lot of cool new stuff. If I wanted to spend a ton of money and I had the room in the freezer, I probably would have bought a bunch of other stuff, but I didn't. So anyway, so let's kind of talk about how we did for the day and the kind of foods that we ate. Let me go pull up my carb manager here real quick. So today, we ate the eggs and the hot dogs. That's what we had for breakfast. Those are the Kruger Simple Truth grass-fed, grass-finished, uncured beef, all beef hot dogs. So they're actually not bad, and the price was pretty reasonable. They're like $4.50 a package or something like that. And then for dinner we had that meatloaf, which was really basically ground beef. It had my wife puts hot dogs in there, so it's kind of like a Filipino style, and then onions and some peppers in it. So that's kind of what's in the meatloaf. And then the green beans to go with it. So we had some green beans, and then I did have some blackberries as well. So I ate some blackberries. I didn't show that, but I did eat those. So I am going to show up here. I'll show up here. This is the way the macros broke out. My protein was 95 out of 164, so it could have been higher. I guess I could have drunk a protein shake or something like that there, and boosted it up a little bit. My fat was 105 out of 92, so that was in the right area. Total calories was around 1,400. Total carbs was 15 out of 20. 4 of those were fiber, and 11 of those were net carbs. So if you haven't used Carb Manager, I use the free version. That's all I ever use. So it's just a good way of tracking to understand what you're eating and where it's going. And then if you're eating snacks and stuff like that as well. Now we do use the Ibotta app and some other stuff. We download the receipts and get some money back. Trying to save some money that way as well. But things are good. And now I did weigh myself today, and my weight up here, I'll show it up here, right up here. It's 188, so it didn't change from last week, so it stayed the same. I'd rather have it doing that than go up, I guess. But yeah, so it's been a pretty good week. Like I said, we've changed some things around. Hopefully the activities are getting better. I noticed the last couple of days my steps were a lot more. I'm going to work on it a little bit today. I haven't hit my goal yet, but I'm getting closer to it, so I'm building up to it, and it's getting better and better every day. So hopefully, even though I'm not losing weight, I'm losing inches, and I didn't measure myself, but I feel better. So hopefully things are going good. Got a doctor's appointment next week to meet my new doctor and see how he's like. That will be interesting. As always, hey, if you like this stuff, make sure you do the thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one.